Okay, so we are live right now, and I am going to present Iman Nizal's Canva poster, and I hope that you can see his Canva poster. Can you see Iman Nizal's Canva poster? Iman Nizal, can you
Yes.
see your Canva poster?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Assalamualaikum and you can start, Iman.
Okay, check. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, my name is Nurul Imaniza bin Muhammad Ali. You can call me Achong. So I live in Taman Sinanya and I come to school with my motorcycle.
Phase 2, fasa yang kedua.
So
What do you do after you wake up in the morning?
uh, after I wake up in the morning, I also I wash my face first and I drink plenty of water. Then I take a shower and I work out.
All right. What is your dream profession, Iman?
Okay, my dream is I want to become a professional footballer. So I choose to achieve that because I want to make a history for my country and I want to become like Cristiano Ronaldo.
How do you plan to achieve
So,
your ambition?
huh?
How do you plan to achieve it? What will you do?
Uh, I will work hard and will discipline to training hard and to achieve my dream.
Okay. Is it important to have an ambition?
Yeah, I think that is important uh, because I want to be a footballer since I was a kid.
Okay. So Iman, is that what you have prepared for today?
Yes.
Okay. Um, Let me just correct two phrases that you have used. Okay, listen carefully so that you can improve in your speech. Okay, you can mute your microphone already untuk Iman. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the phrase that Iman used just now, dia kata I will go to school with motorcycle. So saya rasa in order for you to correct that, you kena cakap I will go to school by motorcycle. So sebab kalau awak cakap I will go to school with, awak kena cakap maybe with a friend ke, awak pergi dengan siapa? Dengan kawan, dengan mak. Okay, so with tu maksudnya dengan. Tapi bila awak guna by, dengan cara apa? Okay, so the same untuk orang lain,
Oh,
the same
okay.
for other people. Maybe boleh correctkan sikit you punya phrase tu sebab kita ada markah grammar, right? Grammar adalah 6 markah. So once you make like simple grammatical error, dia dah boleh start tolak markah awak kat situ. Is that clear, Iman? Clear?
Clear, teacher.
Okay. And then awak ada cakap I want to training hard. Saya dengar after to ada ing. So secara generalnya usually after to kita tak pakai ing. Okay. So awak kena cakap I will try to train hard. After to tak ada ing. Kecuali kalau frasa yang awak cakap adalah I am looking forward to meeting you. Itu ada. Dia ada banyak lah explanation dia tapi saya tak akan go into deep explanation untuk sekarang ni kenapa after to meeting tu ada ing tak apa, tapi awak just remember lah, kalau awak cakap I am looking forward to meeting you, yang itu betul. Okay, sebab dia adalah Jared. Okay, alright. Untuk Iman, advice yang seterusnya adalah, can you please, kalau boleh, okay, untuk actual question, bila dia tanya about your life profession, kan awak tengok pada kertas soalan exam kan, you nampak dream profession, lepas tu you nampak bullet points, betul tak? You tak boleh tunggu SPM examiner tanya. Tak boleh. Memang dalam tempoh 1 minit tu, you bercakap secara berterusan for that 1 minute without prompting. Sepatutnya seperti itu. Saya tak perlu tanya awak soalan. Do you understand? Boleh faham tak? Okay, itu untuk part 2 Okay, kita belum bincang lagi part 3. Part 3 kejap lagi saya akan cuba secara spontan dengan anyone of my choice. Okay, thank you to Iman Nizal for presenting. Saya harap yang budak-budak form 4 yang sedang mendengar pun sekarang, you take note apa yang saya betulkan untuk Iman Nizal 5 Pro tadi, you pun boleh apply in your speech as well. Okay, yang saya betulkan untuk dia tadi adalah I go to school by motorcycle, bukan with motorcycle. Yang kedua saya betulkan tadi, after perkataan to tidak perlu ada ing. Okay, I will try to train hard. Okay Iman, let's try and ask you one spontaneous question. Kita nak tengok macam mana Iman participate in this conversation. You said that your idol is Cristiano Ronaldo, correct Iman? Betul?
Yes.
Okay. I heard that lately we also have a footballer who is on the rise in terms of fame. Dia semakin famous in Malaysia. We've got our own school student. Nama dia Arif Aiman. Have you heard of him?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I know him.
May I ask, do you suppose like he can be your idol as well?
Maybe, why not?
Why not? Can you give me a good reason why he can be your idol as well? Why do you think he's your idol?
I like to see when he dribble a ball, look like Messi.
Oh, so when he dribbles the ball, it looks like Messi? Okay, how about, okay, how do you say dia telah membuatkan Malaysia bangga? So how do you say that? I think
he can make a history for Malaysia because I trust for him. One day he can be like a star, like our legend Muqtada Hari.
Right. Okay. So that's another tip as well. When you do your speaking, you can actually insert things that you know, things that is within your knowledge. Do you understand? Apa yang awak punya minat, apa yang awak tahu tu, you boleh explain further about it. Try to fit it into the context of the question. Awak kaitkan apa benda yang awak tahu dengan soalan. Macam soalan saya dream profession kan, dan awak tahu banyak pasal bola. So you try and add your knowledge supaya awak boleh bercakap so that you can speak in greater detail about the topic. Boleh faham tak? Do you understand? So cara kita nak cakap untuk Arif Aiman boleh membanggakan Malaysia, maybe you can say, I think that Arif Aiman has made Malaysia proud through his achievement. Dapat tak?
Dapat.
Boleh ulang? Can I hear it repeated? I think
Arif Aiman can make Malaysia proud to the achievement.
True, melalui. True. Melalui. Through his achievement.
Through his achievement.
Okay, so, Aiman boleh eja through tak? Sorry, Iman boleh eja through tak? TH?
THROUGH.
Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you to Iman Nizal for presenting his Canva poster. I definitely think that this is a beautiful Canva poster. So keep on doing digital arts if you're interested, and maybe who knows, you will perform in this profession as well, ataupun this field of digital arts macam Akila semalam. Okay, Thank you Iman, and can we have the next person to participate? Saya harap yang lain ni dengar. The rest of you, you dengar apa yang saya komen and maybe you boleh improve yourself juga. Okay, untuk speaking. Okay, kejap lagi kalau pelajar form 4, if you're interested, kita boleh try juga. We can try. Although mungkin awak belum ada lagi Canva poster. But you can also try if you participate kejap lagi. Saya akan buka lah kepada pelajar form 4 yang nak mencuba after this. Okay, next person. Can we get a person who has booked the slot with me for today? Haikal, I have been wanting to hear from you since yesterday because it was supposed to be yesterday. Haikal, 5 Pro. Are you ready? Haikal Aiman, 5 Pro.
Yeah, yes.
Do you have a Canva poster, please?
I posted it on Google Drive.
Alright, I will have it presented. You just try and think of how you want to navigate your way through the presentation. You ingat balik part 1 apa, part 2 apa, part 3 mungkin I am going to spontaneously just ask you to demonstrate with another person. Kita tengok siapa yang boleh jadi partner awak untuk hari ni. Did you watch the YouTube yesterday yang Amir Hamzah dengan Fauzi buat? Did you get to watch it? Yes, no, yes, no, Haikal?
Watch apa?
YouTube.
No.
No, do watch it. Do watch it untuk tengok how part 3 can be done. Yesterday we had Amir Hamzah 5 PMK and Fauzi 5 PMK. Awak tengok macam mana dia buat untuk part 3 tu. Okay, so this is your poster Haikal. Alright, interesting. I want to know who that person is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Bismillah, and you can start.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Haikal Aiman bin Hairul Nizam. You can call me Haikal. I live in Taman Air Biru, Pasir Gudang, Johor. Occasionally, I ride my way to school using my motorbike on school days. I usually look at my phone and see what time it is, and go take a bath, then eat breakfast, and go to school with my motorbike. I would take after coming back to school, I would take a little rest and clean myself up afterwards. Then I would do my homeworks. If I have leisure time, I play video games and maybe watch some TV shows that I liked if I wanted to.
Okay. What would you say is your dream profession?
My dream is to become a good animator. This is because I was inspired by one of my favorite anime, Dragon Ball. It's called Dragon Ball by Akira Toriyama. I watched Dragon Ball back when I was in middle school. I liked it so much that I would draw so many cartoons and so many things that I could imagine at that time.
So is that the reason why you are currently in 5 Pro, because you're interested in this sort of like arts field?
Yeah.
So does your class being in 5 Pro help you move towards your profession, do you think?
Yes, and mostly we also do some other things that are not involving into drawings, but it also trained me to become a good drawer.
Are you really going to become a drawer, Haikal?
Yeah, yes, drawer, animate. When you animate videos, you would draw frame by frames, and then you would combine them and animate it, like you know how
Kejap, the thing is, do we call a person who draws drawer? Because drawer adalah laci. Do you realize that? Do we
uh,
have the term drawer untuk, what do we call orang yang melukis?
um
Artist.
artist.
Yeah, artist. So but I don't know if you have heard it used before, drawer tu, tapi let's try and have a go and check. Dah, since we are on this topic right now. So kalau awak type drawer, yang keluarnya adalah, nampak tu, drawer IKEA, drawer cabinet, drawer, faham tak?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's why kita kena practice, so that benda-benda yang kecil-kecil macam ni mungkin you boleh improve lah. Because if you type drawer, memang keluar almari laci ni.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So never mind. It's something we are all learning. Kita semua sedang belajar from this experience. So you have provided people with a chance untuk belajar lah. Okay. So we don't call orang yang melukis sebagai drawer, tapi artist.
Artist.
Ataupun illustrator. Okay. I can type that for you like right now. ILL. Sebab illustrate maksud dia menggambarkan. So illustrator dia adalah orang yang melukis lah. Okay, illustrator ni, if you can just like have a look at the spelling, ILLUSTRATUR, illustrator, orang yang melukis. Okay, never mind, proceed. Do you have anything else to say about your dream profession?
Nope.
Okay, I'm sorry that I had to intervene there because I guess listening to that word there, it does make me wonder, okay, what is a drawer there? Okay, untuk Haikal, I am not so worried about him in the sense that he is someone who can speak English very comfortably, but I don't know if this today is his best speech. Itu je lah. I do not know if today is your best speech. So that is why, Haikal, I need you to look at other people's speech so that you can probably like learn to see how they navigate their way. Macam mana dia cuba untuk bercakap tu sewaktu speaking exam. Sebab ini adalah exam tau. This is an exam. Okay, what I like about your phrase yang you guna tadi, contoh macam orang lain kan akan cakap I go to school by bus atau I go to school by motorcycle. Tapi awak cakap I ride my way to school occasionally by motorcycle contohnya. So awak akan ada frasa yang lain yang orang lain tak guna. So that's nice. If I could actually like correct you a little bit, ada satu perkataan yang awak guna tadi yang awak mungkin tak sedar, you did not realise. You cakap after coming back to school, awak cakap after coming back to school, tapi sebenarnya after coming back from school. Mungkin masa awak prepare tu awak tak terperasan, but dia ada beza antara coming back to school, awak pergi ke sekolah, tapi kalau coming back from school, awak balik dari sekolah. So kesalahan preposition boleh mengubah maksud. Dapat tak? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so I need you to be more alert with what you say. Okay, lebih pastikan awak alert dengan apa yang awak cakap tu. Okay, and then satu lagi, last one. Homework, kita tak letak S dekat homework. Sebab homework sama ada dia singular ataupun dia plural, kita memang cakap homework saja. Homework tu dah memang banyak. Dia collective noun. Okay, kata nama yang dah memang banyak, jadi kita tak tambah homework. So benda-benda kecil macam itu is something that I would like you to just improve on, and hopefully you will dapat score yang tinggi lah. Okay, for your speaking exam. Okay, let's try out. Okay, I still want Haikal on the line right now sebab kita nak try out this topic untuk part 3 ni. Let's see whether spontaneously benda tu boleh di attempted Okay, untuk part 3 yesterday topiknya adalah this one. Okay, so Haikal, you tengok dulu part 3 punya speaking topic ni. And then saya nak minta volunteer. Can I get like a volunteer to become Haikal's partner sekarang, right now? Sebab kita nak buat spontaneous sebab apa? Why do we want it to be spontaneous? Because waktu speaking exam, memang it will be your first time looking at the question. Betul tak? Do you agree with me? Masa awak tengok tu, oh itu memang first time awak tengok. Betul? Is that clear? Is that true?
Betul, true.
Betul. Okay, so ada volunteer tak untuk do this session dengan Haikal right now? Kalau tak saya pilih lah. If not, I will select. Tak ada Okay, so tak ada, I will select from the people that I have. Haikal tengok dulu apa point-point dia. So the topic is why do people commit crime? Kenapa orang buat jenayah? Okay, point yang dia bagi adalah poverty, kemiskinan. Yang kedua, media influence. Contoh awak tengok video game, lepas tu awak nak buat keganasan juga. 3, when that person was a child, he was abused. Dia juga pernah didera. Okay, so itu topiknya. Yesterday, some of your friends dia dah dengar dah, Amir Hamzah and Fauzi speaking about it. So today kita nak cuba secara spontan. Okay, so I'm going to select from the students that I have during this Google Meet session. Can we get a partner for Haikal? Ruhana, do you mind being a partner right now? Since you have experience doing debate in school, can we try and have a go and see how you speak about this topic? Ruhana for SK4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think you can try?
Yeah, I can definitely try.
Okay, so let's hear from you first and then let's see how Haikal builds on your idea. So what do you have to do? Okay, ni saya nak just like guide you through the process lah. Kalau awak tengok yang Amir Hamzah buat semalam, dia ada cakap macam hi Amir, hi Fauzi and so on. Tapi for today kita buat secara individu je. What Ruhana says, maybe Haikal can just add on ataupun provide your own idea. Bila awak nak provide your own idea, maybe you can say, oh you might be right. My point of view is a bit different. This is what I think. Macam itu. Okay, you bagi je your point. You tak perlu like nak interact sangat lah because you tak practice pun. Okay, so I'm going to open this third part again. So let's see what you think about it. Okay, let's try Ruhana first. So Ruhana, let's say this is your part 3 speaking examination question. The question is, why do you think people commit crime? Can you choose any of the points available here and give your opinions? Which one would be your choice to elaborate on for tonight?
I think number 3, abuse when children.
Okay, what do you think?
I think. Wait, hold up. Let me gather my thoughts really quick. Okay. I think when kids are abused, whether physically or mentally as a kid, it can really take a toll on them when they are fully grown or a grown adult, and they tend to kind of see the world in a more darker place, and they don't really understand the how do I say this, the good or the better side in life.
Okay.
So and
if I
they
could-
tend to,
Okay, if I could just quickly intervene there, Ruhana, you wanted to say whether they know between good or bad, right?
yeah.
Okay, you can use the word conscience. Have you heard of it before?
Yeah.
Okay, moral conscience.
Yeah.
Okay, can you use it in your sentence? Okay, probably I have interrupted your train of thought there. I'm sorry, but let me just like show you what it means by moral conscience, and maybe we can get you to practice using the word. Okay, when you have a moral conscience, it's very simple. When you have a moral conscience, you know what is right and what is wrong. So what you're trying to say just now is that when a person has been abused, they do not have a moral conscience. They don't know what is right and what is wrong because when they were small, they were treated badly. Correct? So probably you can just use the word moral conscience. Okay. Can you proceed? Do you think you can still proceed with your elaboration just now?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay. Okay. Proceed.
Um, so when an abused child grows up, their moral conscience can't. Isn't really fully developed,
Good.
so they can't. So they don't really understand when people are happy or why people are happy, and they don't really. They find that, and they like that emotional side of them more. So when committing a crime and they see the reactions of the people that they committed the crime to, and they see that they're feeling sad or crying, and they feel more at home in a way, and they feel more fair when people feel the same way that they feel.
Right. Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Okay. So probably from what I can gather from what you're saying is that people who are abused, like you said just now, they have a darker side and probably they want to inflict pain upon others. Okay? So that they have that tendency to do that because they feel like because they have been dealt with very recklessly in their childhood, maybe that's what they want to do to other people as well. Okay, so among the words that you might want to use would be they don't understand the consequences of what they have done. Consequences maksudnya, do you understand what consequences mean? Kesan atau akibat. Okay, so if I could just like show you that word. Okay, so tadi kita dah guna perkataan conscious. Ni untuk yang pelajar yang mungkin boleh tangkap a bit faster. Okay, so consequences adalah akibat sesuatu. Okay, kesan sesuatu. So untuk a person who who doesn't have any moral conscience, dia tak ada dalam kepala dia tu sama ada benda tu betul atau salah, dia tak ada benda tu, so they don't understand the consequences. Dia tak faham akibat tindakan yang dia buat tu. That's how they commit the crime. Itu yang boleh terjadinya jenayah. Okay, thank you Rohana, that was your first attempt. However, there were parts of your speech in which you might Nikki, nanti awak tengok balik recording, you look at the recording back later on and see kat part mana of your speech in which you lost a bit of your thought. Okay, you were trying to explain something tapi dia tak sampai. Idea tu mungkin not the best that you could have provided. Nanti you tengok balik Okay. So Haikal, you dengar tak? Did you listen to what Rohana has said?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So is there anything that you would like to add or do you want to choose another point? So kalau let's say you nak add kepada Rohana tadi, yes Rohana, I agree with you. I also think the same. Lepas tu awak pula buat elaboration awak sendiri. Do you understand? Okay. Tapi if you do not agree, you boleh cakap, I personally do not agree with what you just said. My view is like this. Okay. So which one is it, Haikal? Do you want to elaborate on another point or are you going to add on?
Elaborate maybe.
Okay, so how do you take Rohana's speech just now and then make it into something which seems like a conversation? How would you do that?
Start sekarang ke?
Yeah, sekarang. We are doing it spontaneously.
Yeah, Rohana, I agree with your point right there. Because some people don't see how others are how others are being abused and has experienced bad childhood in their life. As a payback, they would do the things that people have done to them to the others.
Okay, all right. So if I could just ask you one last question before we end part 3 right now. Do you think this can be a way for us to justify their actions? Faham tak apa soalan saya tanya? Do you think that just by saying, oh, because they are abused when they were children, so it justifies their action? It makes the crime less severe. Do you think it's fair for us to say that?
No,
Okay, why not?
because we can't just do bad things to other people without even knowing them who they are. Um, Even bad things are bad. Um, just because we have experienced bad things in life, we can't
Use it
we can't
sebagai
use it.
alasan.
We can't use it against others because they have their life too.
Okay, we cannot use it as an excuse to do whatever we like.
Yeah.
Just because we were abused when we were children, we can't do the same thing to other people. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So what I need from maybe Haikal and Rohana is to just practice, and the rest of you, of course, is to just practice with a partner, okay, on different topics, so that you know how you can elaborate another person's point or your own point. Okay, it has to seem like it is a conversation for part 3 speaking. Is that clear for other people as well? Untuk orang lain yang mendengar ni, I hope it's clear jelas awak kena biasakan diri dengan bercakap dengan partner awak tu. Okay, so maybe if we are done with other presentation, we can go back to part 3 for another point and see how other people elaborate on different points. Okay, thank you to Haikal and Rohana for demonstrating tadi. Okay, right now can we move to another person to demonstrate their speaking presentation. Let me just make a choice. I hope students from 4KAA, students from 4SK3, saya harap awak mendengar dan awak tengok macam mana awak punya senior participate in this conversation, sebab awak pun nanti kena jawab juga dalam speaking exam tu. Okay, can we get Nurul Nadira? Do we have Nurul Nadira in here for today? 5 Pro.
Yes,
Okay, where is your Canva poster?
in Google Drive.
Okay, so give me a few seconds. You can collect your thoughts first and try to think of all the parts for the speaking. Hopefully, Nadira, I do not wish to prompt you. Do you understand? There shouldn't be any prompting sepatutnya untuk part 1 and part 2. You terus je on your own without prompting. By right, it should be like that. Okay, Nurul Nadira. Okay. Is this your poster?
Yes.
Right, okay. Okay, cute poster. Can we start your presentation right now?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Nadira bint Abi Malik. You can call me Nat or Nadira. Okay, I live in Taman Bukit Dahlia and I come to school by car because my mom usually works in the morning. So after she send me to school, she will go to her workplace. Okay, after I wake up from my deep slumber, I will straightway go to bathroom to take a fresh cold shower, and then I will wear my school uniforms and perform a dawn prayer. After that, I will eat some breakfast before I go to school. After coming back from school, I usually go take a shower and change into a comfy clothes, and then I will eat my lunch because I tend to get hungry whenever I arrive at home. Then I will start doing my homework and do some simple chores such as washing dishes and laundry. Okay. Everyone have their own dream job, including me. So my dream job is to become a successful animator. Yeah, I choose to attain this dream because I've been into animation lately since a lot of my friends recommend me some impressive animations to watch. I just love the magnificent graphic in it, which makes me mesmerized about it, and I want to learn how to make it. Because I've seen one anime movie by Makoto Shinkai. The title is Your Name. I just love the graphic in it. I just love the art in it. Okay, so I would try my best to learn and get an excellent results so that I manage to reach my dream job and further my study by taking an animation course in any university. Uh, I also will keep practicing my drawing skills and try to make some simple animations for beginners like me. Even though I did try, I still fail, and I feel so will be gone every time my works didn't turn out how I wanted it to be. But that's not the end for my journey in animations, because I know um, uh, almost every successful person begins with two beliefs: the future can be better than the present, and I have the power to make it so. So all I need to do is just to um, work hard in it to so that I can achieve the dreams I want. Okay, for me, a dream should be a main thing we should include in our life, because dreams lead us to become a hardworking person. Okay, we also need to believe in the beauty of our dreams so that we can have a proper future. And by believing in it, we will be eager to achieve it one day. Yeah, that's all for me.
All right, good job. Thank you to Nadira. I guess when I do think that other people would agree as well that somehow you have this soothing way of doing the presentation. Do you understand? Like soothing, when we listen to you, we feel like sedap lah bunyi dia. Okay. That's in terms of how it sounds. I guess one thing that can make your English sound quite a bit better, like at what Nadira has demonstrated just now, is when she mentions her R, dia punya bunyi R dia tu pekat sikit, so that does sound quite soothing and quite nice. Okay, itu dari segi dia punya sound lah, pronunciation. I think the what Nadira has demonstrated just now is probably like a good example of how you can perform for your speaking examination. In the sense that she has tried to use some phrases and words and phrases that probably other people might not use. For example, like the phrase deep slumber. Orang lain akan cakap, oh, I will go to sleep. Tapi dia cakap, I will just wake up from my deep slumber. Okay, so itu antara perkataan yang mungkin orang lain tak guna. Contoh other words like would be like mesmerize. So in order for you to excel in your speaking or writing sekalipun, try to use words and phrases that other people might not use. That will give you like a plus point. It will make you stand out when you do your exams. Sebab kita bercakap tentang exam right now, you nak perform. So always try and find words or phrases from your reading ataupun from videos that you listen to, so that you can insert it in your speech. Okay, sebab benda ni macam awak bercakap buat speech kan. Okay, if I could just help you out dari segi frasa-frasa yang awak guna, ada antaranya tapi tak jelas, kita tak dengar sangat dia punya kesalahan dia, but ada that we can correct. Contoh, everyone have, saya dengar awak cakap everyone have. Dia kalau everyone, kita cakap setiap orang tau. Setiap orang tu maksudnya seorang. Okay, setiap orang. So everyone has, H-A-S, bukan everyone have. Mungkin itu semua orang boleh betulkan sekarang lah, you punya cara you bercakap. Everyone has, bukan everyone have. Okay, so that's one thing. You can also say I will be doing my laundry. Okay, bila awak nak bercakap tentang laundry, awak akan cakap I will be doing my laundry ataupun I will do my laundry. Nanti kita tengok balik recording apa frasa yang awak gunakan. Tapi tadi awak termiss lah perkataan doing the laundry tersebut. Nanti later on Nadira, boleh tak check bila kita cakap cold fresh shower, adakah fresh cold shower atau cold fresh shower? Nanti awak kena do a bit of revision sebab dalam adjective, bila kita bercakap tentang adjective, kita kena susun nak letak mana satu dulu, cold dulu ke fresh dulu. untuk shower tu. Awak tengok balik dekat internet, try and Google, and then nanti awak later on you give me the information and share it with the rest of the class. Okay, thank you to Nadira for that demonstration. I think I'm quite happy with what she has prepared for us today. Nadira, I don't know about you punya ability untuk buat spontaneous speaking, but let's say lah you dapat this particular speaking topic. Do you suppose like you can elaborate on any of the points spontaneously? Point 1, point 2 or point 3? Why do people commit crime? Yang mana awak nak pilih? Kalau awak lah personally.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe media abuse when children. Media influence. Sorry.
Media influence. Can we get like a few sentences about why you think media influence can cause a person to commit crime?
Okay, give me a minute.
Mhm. Example would be from social media. Maybe you have seen people being Islamophobic. We have the mass shooting mentioned by Amir Hamzah yesterday, the one and Fauzi yesterday, where there was a mass shooting in New Zealand in Christchurch because probably that person has been influenced by PUBG. Okay, so he went into a mosque and committed that crime because of probably media influence. So what are your thoughts on that?
So, can I do cyberbullying because it's about media, right?
Yeah, okay, let's hear about it. Yes, definitely cyberbullying is a form of crime as well. And it does involve social media. So what do you think about it? Can you share?
Okay, for what I know, cyberbullying is a form of bullying or harassment using electronic things like maybe phone or laptops. So people tend to do a lot of online bullying, especially when if I heard about this new from Twitter, I heard there's a viral video about a girl beating her friend because the sake of the boyfriend. I'm not sure. And then people like Malaysian especially, they will start to go to her any media social, Twitter
Social
and
media. Social media. Okay.
sorry, social media to bully her, to say bad things or send a threat to her, and it probably will make her feel depressed and she will think about committing any
Suicide.
suicide.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with you there. Sometimes we don't understand how we sometimes play a role simply by being a keyboard warrior. Maybe Nadira, you can use that phrase, keyboard warrior, to express your ideas. Okay, because what you type can have an influence on how other people view themselves. Do you agree? Sometimes something as simple as people calling you fat, for example, on social media because of your
Yeah.
picture in an angle that is not right. Okay, people say, "Oh, have you gained weight?" Even something like that can cause long-term effects. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Because for example, like they start to face shaming or body shaming us in social media.
Mm-hmm.
So that time, if we saw this keyboard warrior, they comment in our pictures. Okay, they say that we look ugly, we look fat, and so many more. So, and I think it will make the honor of the picture
Mm-hmm.
will it will increase her or yeah sorry their insecurities.
Good. Yes. Yeah.
And I,
Okay.
uh,
So anything else, Nadira?
okay, no.
Okay, so I think I like the how Nadira and me we were able to sort of like build on each other's point. Okay, yang lain yang tengok ni, that's the same thing that you should be doing to your with your partner. When your partner says something, you listen attentively and then you add on. Okay, build on that partner's idea. Or if you want to move to another point, you can just add on, oh, I also have another view and this is what my view is. Okay, so good that Nadira has been able to participate with me, although I will not be her partner. But Nadira, what you should do is find another person whom you can talk about something very casually, like what you're doing with me right now. Do you understand? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and that can actually help you out for your speaking examination. Don't worry, this recording will definitely be sent to you. Nanti you boleh dengar balik macam mana you communicated just now. But I think I'm quite happy with how you have been able to build on what I say and I tried to build on what you say. Okay, although actually my role is supposed to be the role of a student, okay, a partner for the speaking examination. Okay, yang lain saya harap awak dapat tengoklah macam mana saya interact dengan Nadira tadi, and that's how you should be doing it in your speaking examination. Okay, thank you to Nadira for participating. Okay, we have like around 3 more minutes before I feel like I would like to end this session because we started at 8:30, so kita boleh end at 9:30. Do you suppose like we can get one more person to share their Canva poster and then we will end this session? Can I get one more person? From 5 Pro lah, sebab actually yang dah janji with me would be 5 Pro student. I think today has been quite fruitful in the sense that kita dapat demonstrate how speaking examination part 3 can be done. Sebab awak dah biasa dengan part 1 and part 2, but part 3 tu yang mungkin we are not very familiar with. Mahfuza, do you mind presenting your Canva poster, and then that will be our wrap up for today. Do we have Mahfuza?
Yes. I'm here.
Okay. Where can I find your poster? Google Drive
Yes.
Okay, let me just try and find it. Okay, so for pelajar daripada 4KAA, 4SK4, 5 Pro, I hope that demonstration awak tengok tadi Haikal and Rohana, Nadira and me, you boleh use it as to give you some idea lah about how part 3 should be done. Okay, so sekarang kita tengok balik part 1 and part 2 yang Mahfuza nak present, and then it will be our wrap up for today. Alright. So that's your poster, Mahfuza? Okay. Can you start your presentation?
Hello everyone. My name is Mahfuza. My friends also call me Mahfuza. Muza. That's what most of my friends call me. I live in Taman Cendana with my father and siblings. I came to school by car. My father sent me to school before he went to work. Usually, I will wake up in the morning and wash up my body, and after that, I will perform my dawn prayer and prepare myself to go to school. When I come back to school, I usually clean up everything myself and perform my Zuhur prayer. After that, I will have something before I go to done my homework. And after I done my homework and everything, I will have my nap to burn my midnight oil because I usually stay up late at night. I have so many dreams from my childhood to now, but In the end, I want to be a novelist and animator because for me, become a novelist is a freedom for me. I can think whatever I want and share my fantasy with everyone. I choose to achieve to, to to achieve that. I will do my best to improve my vocabulary in writing in English because I will write my novel in English and improve my drawing skill too. For me, it's not really important to have a concrete dream because if you have so many dreams, you in the end you will have just one dream that you achieve. So that's it from me. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so here is what I admire about Mafusa, and I'm like telling this to everyone right now. Usually if I pass when I like trying to go to another class from 5 Pro or 4 Pro last year, what I would see her doing is she would be reading a novel. So that's something that I admire because for me, reading is not the number one key to success for a student. And when you read a lot, you will definitely be more exposed to more and more words and phrases. So I know for a fact that Mafuza is improving in terms of her language because she does a lot of reading. Okay. But of course, there are things that I can help Mafuza out with in terms of grammar. If you want to become a novelist, your grammar has to be flawless. It has to be perfect because you are writing something that other people are going to read. But I'm definitely going to appreciate the fact that if now Mafuza one day publishes her own novel, she can actually have the animation done as well. So that's like killing two birds with one stone. So that is definitely very admirable for me. So Mafuza, okay, if I were to correct you a little bit before we end this session, when you say your father sends you to school before he went to work, I think I've already reminded, bila awak bercakap tentang daily routine, you kena pakai present tense. Okay, so you takkan cakap before he went to work. You kena cakap before he goes to work. Sebab setiap hari ayah awak hantar awak contohnya. Okay, so you have to say, my father sends me to school before he goes to work. Tak payah guna past tense dalam habitual event. Dapat tak Mahfuza? Do you get it? Awak akan gunakan
Yeah.
present tense. Okay, that's one thing. And then saya ada terdengar after coming back to school, I would like to done my homework. You tak boleh cakap to done. Macam Taufik semalam, dia pun cakap benda yang sama. After to, dia pergi letakkan past participle. Tak boleh. You kena cakap I would like to do my homework. Dapat tak Mahfuza? Bukan done After to tak boleh letak done. Dia mesti after to do. Sebab after to mesti root word. Dapat tak Mahfuza? Okay. And then probably one more last thing, cara awak sebut childhood. Childhood. Dia bukan chillhood. Childhood. Zaman kanak-kanak. Okay. Other than that, I think Mahfuza is the one person who can speak. Apa-apa yang SPM examiner tanya, insyaAllah dia boleh jawab. But you need to polish grammar dan juga pronunciation lah. Dua perkara tersebut untuk sekarang ni lah for now. Okay, I hope this session has been beneficial for the one listening. Untuk orang-orang yang, those who are listening, mereka yang mendengar right now. I believe I have 30 people in this session right now. Saya harap demonstration yang senior awak dah buat, okay, your friends from your class, awak tengok macam mana dia present, awak rasa macam wow, dia boleh present like that. I hope you get motivation lah to do the same thing. So for today, terima kasih kepada, who's the first person just now who presented? Imanizal. And then we had Haikal and Ruhana, and then we had Nadira and Mahfuza. Congratulations. I think you guys did a good job. You were able to present. You were courageous enough or berani untuk present. So saya rasa saya bangga lah. I'm definitely very proud of you. So the recording for this session, I will publish it on YouTube and then saya akan bagi kepada awak link semula for you to do revision. Tengok balik macam mana Nadira present, tengok balik macam mana Haikal and Rohana added on their ideas, and that's where you learn. Kat situ awak boleh belajar macam mana nak buat part 3 for speaking dan juga part 1 and part 2 lah, sebab yang lain tu semua dia orang present part 1 and part 2. Okay, before I end this session, do we have any question? Ada soalan sebelum kita end? Ada soalan tentang how macam mana format SPM ke, semua saya dah explain actually, but kalau ada soalan boleh tanya right now. Tak ada yang lain tu confident boleh buat boleh present. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Siapa yang belum present, please prepare. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for participating. Thank you for attending night class. Sebab waktu siang semua orang ngantuk, so at least at night you are a bit more awake. Okay, so thank you and Assalamualaikum. I'll see you in the next lesson.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Teacher Emira.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Teacher.
Bless our lesson, teacher.
InsyaAllah, I will bless you. Just
Teacher.
Emira. Teacher Hafiz tak sabar. Lepas ni
Hafiz tak sabar, teacher.
Ya, saya pun tak sabar.
Lah tadi.
Alright, teacher.
Macam gila-gila praktis tadi, teacher.
Praktis habis-habisan.
Baik, teacher.
Habis-habis.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you class.
Thank you, teacher.
Have a good
Thank you,
evening.
teacher.
Good night.